Today I am going to introduce to you a tool called Coaccountability. Let me tell you a story first. On the way to work, I have a left turn. There is a traffic light. There are 3 lanes. The left lane turns left and the right 2 lanes go straight. Every morning, invariably, the left lane is all backed up. And every morning, invariably, there is somebody in that middle lane right up to the traffic light. You know what I am talking about, trying to cut into that left lane so that they don't have to stand in the back of the line. Now, those of you who have driven in Germany would probably notice that this never happens in Germany. You know why this never happens in Germany? Because people in Germany, if you were to cut in like that, everybody in the left lane into whose line you are cutting in would stop, not let you cut in, but admonish you through the window of their car, admonish you to tell you, listen, you can't cut in there. Look at that signage. Look, that lane has to go straight. That lane doesn't turn left. You can't cut in. Well, the next person stops and admonishes you. After the third admonishment, what do you think you're going to do? Well, you're going to drive by. And the next day, you're going to stand properly at the left lane. See, that's why this doesn't happen in Germany. See, in Germany, those of you who have traveled there might have noticed, if you jaywalk, some random pedestrian would admonish you for jaywalking. See, in Germany, the society accepts what is called co-accountability. Co-accountability is the responsibility you have to hold others accountable. Mind you, it is not a responsibility you have to do their job, but rather to hold them accountable. In other words, if in the face of lack of accountability, you stay silent, you have failed co-accountability. Co-accountability says you cannot stand silent in the face of lack of accountability. You cannot recognize somebody who has not been accountable and stay silent about it. That fails co-accountability. What happens when you instill co-accountability? You see, if people know that if they fail to do something, somebody will point it out, then accountability goes up. You see, this relates to a comment that Patrick Lencioni makes, the author of a number of very good, interesting books. Patrick Lencioni says, accountability is the courage to confront someone about their deficiencies and stand in the moment and deal with their reaction. That's hard. That's hard. You know what a lot of us do? A lot of us, when we meet somebody, maybe in the corridor of our offices, say, Peter, did you finish that report for me? And Peter goes, no, I know it's due yesterday, I know that, but I haven't been able to do it. And then you start saying to Peter, yeah, you're right, it's been a tough week, hasn't it been? Now, why do you think we say that? Do we say, are we letting Peter kind of out, so to say, making it more comfortable for him to deal with the fact that he has failed? No, we're not doing it for Peter. You know who we are doing it for? For ourselves. Because it is very hard when you ask Peter, that was due yesterday, I haven't received it. And Peter starts saying, well, yeah, it's been, and if you imagine you're standing there silently, not accepting his response, but understanding it, that is tough. That is very difficult to do. I'm not asking you to be discompassionate. I'm not asking you to be intolerant, but don't excuse it by giving excuses yourself. Co-accountability says you have a responsibility to confront Peter. If you don't confront Peter, you have failed in co-accountability. If you instill co-accountability, accountability goes up. Co-accountability is the responsibility you have to hold others accountable. Instill co-accountability. responsibility will go up. Co-accountability.